Regardless of the industry you work in, it's imperative that your notebook computer be both durable and reliable, especially when working in the field. But the key word may be security. Now with the Panasonic Toughbook, you feel secure because of its ruggedness, but you can also feel secure because of the solutions they've created for companies like Brinks Home Security. Take a look.
Brinks Home Security has been in business a little over 20 years. We are one of the largest and fastest growing providers of security systems in the country. We have a little over 3,500 employees nationwide. We do business in approximately 250 metropolitan areas, and we are currently servicing about 1.1 million customers nationwide. Along about 1999-2000, we really decided that we needed some type of device for our technicians to utilize in the field. We were really looking for ways to not only make them more efficient, but also some cost savings.
Around the year 2000, we actually started providing our technicians a Windows CE device that connected with an old type of wireless capability. About 2005, we started thinking about how we were going to replace those devices in the field.
We needed something that we could put out there that the technicians could use that wouldn't break, and it was highly reliable, had good communications capability.
Where we were going is we wanted a device to kind of take our product into the next generation. With our experience with the prior device that we had, we knew we wanted a rugged device, but we wanted to do our due diligence, and the end result was the selection of the Panasonic Toughbook because of the durability. Our technicians typically use those in the customer's home or in commercial properties where our alarm systems are installed. What the technician does is they either use it in an installation or a service mode. In an installation mode, the technician uses the Toughbook and uses Sprint mobile broadband to connect to our National Service Center here in Irving, Texas, and it transmits all of the customer data and populates into our customer database. In a service mode, what happens is the technician uses that Toughbook to enter in the service account and information regarding the service that they're performing at the site.
Technicians, I talk to them quite often. They said, thank you for the Toughbooks. We don't have to spend our time trying to make them operate like we did with the old computers. For return on investment on the Toughbook, we're looking at a minimum of $900,000 a year in increased productivity from our technicians, just in reducing the amount of time it takes them to run jobs using the Toughbook versus our older computers. Technician went out to work a job and went inside, talked to the customer, came back out and found his truck had caught fire inside of the cab. Opened the door and pulled his Toughbook out, and it was very hot at that point. The screen was open on it and it was operating. He pulled it out, couldn't hold on to it, dropped it on the ground, moved away from the truck. Fire truck came, put the fire out, also got water all over the Toughbook as well. Even though it had melted plastic all over it, some of the keys had melted, but the Toughbook was still running perfectly and he could still run a job on it if he needed to.
To find out more about how Panasonic Toughbook can meet your rugged business requirements, be sure to visit them at the web address that you see on your screen.